Chapter 28. The man in red suddenly found himself alone aboard the bridge of an extremely ancient temporal vehicle. Back at the Predonian Academy, where he'd trained to become a time engineer, the alien in the crimson suit had studied these old-style TT capsules. He even remembered images of this particular model TARDIS interior. However, standing aboard was a vastly different experience than simply staring at a picture. Soft luminescence permeated a dull white sheen everywhere, soothing and almost clinically in its aspect. The deceptively expansive walls were the color of eggshell, containing round indentations giving the impression of strange, honeycomb-like underlying architectural structure. This was all accentuated by the sleek, yet terribly fragile appearing instrument panels located on the central multi-sided lectern. The man in red stepped forward to the octagonal podium, but before he could even touch an interface, he was interrupted by the flashing red of his time watch.
What is it, Pudge? I'm busy, you know.
Don't touch the control panels.
All right, why the hell?
This TARDIS is trapped in a schism between realities. Protective systems have automatically been activated. You are an insufficient operator in this capsule. Your Time Lord DNA will flag temporal Mordor status, triggering the hard light defenses.
A holographic time bodyguard? Really?
Correct.
So, I presume my previous selves have already gone down that particular route.
Purge said nothing.
I just don't remember.
Not yet, but connected as we are.
Purge's voice trailed off, while a crackling scarlet beam of energy expanded from the Time Lord's wrist device.
I've seen it happen. Already. Twice.
Traveler swept a bright red tracking ray around the absent bridge until it came to rest.
There you are,
he announced triumphantly. Revealed in the glow of the alien's crimson scanner stood an attractive, scantily clad, and surprisingly motionless jungle girl.
Gotcha.
The warrior princess was poised, gripping a handmade rudimentary knife above her right ear, prepped for a downward stab. As the man in red's beam evaporated, Purge's voice returned.
Your state is precarious.
I thought my state was confusion.
Certainly accurate for your prior incarnations.
What of what's become of them?
Readings are impossible. The vortex is in tremendous flux.
Oh, that's just wizard. Nothing else to offer?
If you don't touch the podium and wake up this TARDIS, you should be fine.
Perhaps. Temporarily. Well, perhaps eternally, but I can't stand here for eternity. What happens when I leave, Perfect?
The schism is inexplicably all-reaching. Should you step out of this room, back into 1955, it will be the precise moment in which John Wayne leaves the occupied parking spot. Things will move forward from that point. The anomaly occurs when you go back into the Type 40 console. You will reset the temporal loop, and if you exit again...
The man in red waved the air dismissively.
I'll end up watching John Wayne peel out away, again, over and over.
He removed his crimson fedora and ran his fingers through his thick black hair.
This TARDIS is trapped. Alarm system turned on, doors locked, stuck in a cycle.
Correct.
Question then. Where's the damn pilot? Is this TARDIS stuck here by accident? Or is it somehow protecting this instant in time?
Good question,
Purge said.
Sure. Meanwhile, my past versions are not only imprisoned in the loop, but have also managed to activate the TT capsule's time hands.
Obviously correct.
Ugh. Mr. Blue was virtually insane. Mr. White isn't even a High Lord yet, and neither one has the sense that God gave monkeys. So, now, for the not-so-good question. How are those morons going to be able to cope?